hour south of Nashville, Tennessee, at the concert hall here at our farm, the sun is going down and guitars are being tuned up. Join us for a half an hour of some of country music's greatest songwriters, stories, and songs, here on Muletown In The Round.
Now, Rory wanted me to do this song and tell this story too. Actually, my wife, actually it's my daughter, it's her dog. She got this dog back when she was little, and he's a little house dog, you know, and he ain't my kind of dog, but he's a pretty good dog, you know, and his name is Ned, and but anyway, he's not the dog I wrote this song about or anything, but my wife, Ned's 14 or 15, how old? 15, and he can't. We thought he was losing his hearing because he's old. He can't see, he can't hear, you know, and that's how they get, you know, just like us. And anyway, I said, you need to take him over to Homewall and take him to the veterinary over there, you know. So she loaded him up and took him over there, and the vet said, no, ma'am, this dog is not hard of hearing. This particular breed of dog naturally has a lot of hair in their ears. And he said, if you'll go to the drugstore and get some hair remover and put some on the end of your finger and daub it down in there, it'll get that hair out, you know. And she said, you mean like Nair? And he goes, well, yeah, I guess, you know. And she said, I didn't know they made that stuff anymore. So she went over to Walgreens in Mount Pleasant, and she said, do you have any hair remover? And old boy give her some, and he said, now listen, he said, if you're going to use this under your arms, he said, you might want to go sleepless for a couple of hours, you know. And she goes, oh, no, I'm not going to put it under my arms. And he said, well, if you're going to use it on your legs, he said, you might want to wear shorts for a little while, you know. And she goes, oh, no. Says, no, she said, I'm going to put it on my schnauzer. The old boy said, well, I wouldn't ride a bike for a week, you know. So, this song hadn't been recorded yet, and me and my buddy Jay Knowles wrote this one day with some help from our buddy Wade Hayes. I just gotta get the right rhythm. I was down in the dumps 'cause I just got done drinking too much and waking up drunk at noon. And I sure ain't bragging. He was roaming around the east side of town, ribs sticking out, hiding out from the pound. And I knew the way his tail was dragging, he wouldn't last much longer on his own. So what the hell, I let him follow me home. And that 20-pound pup would wake me up every day at the crack of dawn. And I'd push him away, but he'd lick my face till I took him for a walk. And the more I got to know him, the less I knew who rescued who. Yet just like me, like watching TV and those nacho cheese Dorito things. But now we're trying to eat a little better. And he no longer barks at every squirrel in the park, but every girl in the park knows who we are. And that's how we finally met her. And I feel a whole lot more like my old self. I'd like to take the credit, but I had a lot of help. 'Cause that 30-pound pup would wake me up every day at the crack of dawn. And I'd push him away, but he'd lick my face till I took him for a walk. The more I got to know him, the less I knew who rescued who. Now I'm not sure who she liked the most at first, but if I hadn't found him, I know I never would have found her. Now that 80-pound puppy wakes us up every day at the crack of dawn, and I push him away, but he licks my face till I take him for a walk. The more I got to know him, the less I knew. But if I'm being honest, I guess I do know who rescued who rescued who. Thank y'all. Rory really just wanted the story, but I threw the song in for nothing, you know.
Give you a couple of cues. Come join us here in Tennessee for a live TV taping of Muletown In The Round to be part of the studio audience and get up close and personal with the songwriters. New shows are taping the third Thursday of every month in 2024. Find out more at homesteadhall.com. The shows fill up fast, so get your tickets today.
Hi everyone, this is David with Azure. Here at Azure, we believe in healthy and abundant living. We are dedicated to supplying healthy and organic food for an abundant lifestyle for you and your family at a price that your family can afford. I would love to personally invite you to become a part of the Azure family, where you can create community around healthy food and healthy living.
I've got some stories, but some of them I can't tell on the TV. I'm just kidding. I really don't have nothing that exciting to tell anybody. It sounded good for a second. But, man, I don't know what to do. You know, we do these songwriter shows and stuff a lot. That's the stuff that I do with these guys all over the country, and you're just kind of winging it, and it's like you don't want to do the same kind of thing they just did. If everybody's sad, we don't want to keep them there, you know? It's like, you know, I don't want to be sad. I mean, 3 minutes is just a little bit to be sad.
Do boom.
Boom.
Boom. I like that song.
Oh, my goodness. Been a long time. If I mess it up, we can edit.
This is the thing. We're songwriters, y'all.
Wow.
We forget words. We write 1,000 songs a year.
If we're lucky, right? Y'all
want to go see a show where everybody remembers the words? It's going to cost you a hell of a lot more than it did to get in here tonight.
All right.
That's right.
That's right. This song started with just a guitar lick and our good friend Al Anderson, who wrote a bunch of hits. And all I had was just this little lick, and man, he about sat in my lap, you know, because he was not
Did
here.
you have to give him any dollars?
Oh, no. But I would have. I wish somebody cut this song. But I just, you know, they come from different places, and it was just a little old guitar lick. So I ain't played this in a while, Wynn, so I hope I don't mess it up on, you know, in front of all these folks right here. Got to turn it up, all right?
Turn it up.
Start sweating and feel that temperature rise. Believe me, it's all over, but the crying's a girl done caught your eye. red dress on. See her best, hold on to something, 'cause you're about to get your mind blown. She's like a loaded shotgun, stick it dynamite. The minute she goes on, kills every man inside. Better stand back when you light the fuse. She's the kind of girl make the world go boom. Little lipstick laced in black powder, she could bring this whole building down. Think you done picked you a flower till she leaves you in a mushroom cloud. She's like a loaded shotgun, stick it dynamite. The minute she goes on, kills every man inside. Better stand back when you light the fuse. She's the kind of girl make the world go boom. She's like a loaded shotgun, stick it dynamite. The minute she goes on, kills every man inside. Better stand back when you light the fuse. She's the kind of girl make the world go boom. Make your world go boom.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Clint
Thank you,
Daniels.
Al Anderson.
What if you could learn how to grow your own food, raise chickens and milk cows, how to harvest, cook, can, and preserve, how to have babies at home and homeschool them as they grow, how to keep bees and start a flower garden, how to spin and weave wool, and even build, mostly a more sustainable life. Here at our farm an hour south of Nashville, we're bringing together some of the most influential speakers, teachers, musicians, and icons for a 2-day event where you can learn not only how to grow your own food, but how to grow a life filled with meaning and purpose.
I'm going to do a song now that I'm not sure I really know, but I had to learn it. I wrote it one day with Jerry Salley and Chris Stapleton. That was 13 years ago. So if you can imagine trying to get out and write like you get up and go to work to an 8 and 5, 13 years ago, do you know what you did then? Neither do I. So anyway, I'm going to try this, and it's, I'm really thankful. It's a single. It's Chris Stapleton's new single. So I'm gonna try to get through it. Now, don't expect me to sound like Chris Stapleton. Now, that's the way I'm going to premise this, because I ain't, and nobody else is either. Whenever I'm broken,
Honey, you heal me when I'm in the dark. You are the light. And when I get lost, you know right where to find me. When I have my doubts, girl, you make me believe. And it takes a woman, it takes a woman who sees the best part of me through all that I am. It takes a woman. Oh, it takes a woman to be all I can, to feel like a man. It takes a woman. You are my comfort whenever I'm troubled, and when I'm alone. You are my friend, and you make me high. My feet on the ground. Whatever I need, you give it to me. And it takes a woman, it takes a woman who sees the best part of me through all that I am. It takes a woman. Oh, it takes a woman to be all I can, to feel like a man. It takes a woman. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's an incredible company called Azure Standard. I've been having an incredible trip out here in Oregon, learning so much about it. This is a place where you can get so much of what you need with your food and know that it's coming from a truly organic and healthy place. They want families to be able to eat food as it's meant to be enjoyed. It's really amazing. You can go to azurestandard.com. I've been really blessed by what I've been learning, so check it out.
Well, I was telling somebody not long ago, back when COVID was going on, we had, I got a call, we wasn't doing many gigs, you know, there just wasn't a whole lot going on, and one of the guys from one of the funeral homes over in Columbia asked me he couldn't have a funeral, you know, and they said this elderly gentleman had passed away, and that he didn't have any family, and even if he did, they couldn't have came, you know. And he said, "We're just looking for somebody maybe sing a song by his graveside when we bury him," you know. And I was like, "Okay, I'll come do that." And he told me, he said it's out there off Campbellsville Pike somewhere, and I thought I'll remember. And I got lost going over, and I was about an hour late, and I felt horrible. And finally looked up this driveway, and I said he's gonna bury him on the old family farm. And I seen this big pile of dirt, and I pulled up in there, and I parked my truck and got my guitar out, and these three guys were sitting over in the shade. I figured they dug the grave, and I just took my guitar over there, and I could see the top of the concrete vault there in the hole, and I just started playing Amazing Grace, you know. And I got done, and well, them guys came out of the shade and they started singing with me, you know. When we got done, I was putting my guitar back in the truck, and I heard one of them fellers say, "Boys, that's about the most powerful thing I've ever seen right there." And I've been installing septic tanks for 40 years. So we got any CodyJohnson fans in here?
Amen.
Cody's been doing good. So this was a song me and Cody wrote with our buddy David Lee, and it was a big hit for Cody when he first got going, and kind of took him from one spot to the next spot. And you go out to see him play, and everybody knows this dang song. It's like 20,000 people singing. I'm like, it was never on the radio, you know, and that's amazing. But it was called "Me and My Kind." Yeah, that's my old girlfriend. I saw her when she walked in. Her hair's a little longer, but she's still looking stronger than sin. I don't care if you buy her a drink, but she's not the kind of girl you think. I'll come back when we were loving, she thought cowboys were something, now they ain't. Yes, she's over buckles, she's over spurs. To her, you're just a heartache in a pearl snap shirt. Been lassoed and let go for the last time. No, she ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind. I guess I ruined it for the rest of us when I left her standing in my dust. Oh, 'cause lately she's been hating rodeos in Copenhagen and trucks. Yeah, she does. Yes, she's over buckles, she's over spurs. To her, you're just a heartache in a pearl snap shirt. Been lassoed and let go for the last time. No, she ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind. I can't remember the solo. Yeah, she's over buckles, she's over spurs. To her, you're just a heartache in a pearl snap shirt. Been lassoed and let go for the last time. No, she ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind. She ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind.
Wynn Varble.
Something like that.